All right. I'm going to get ready to close out this series here, and I have given you more than enough information, probably too much information. All right. But what I want to do is take these last few videos and make it very simple and clear that here is another perfect representation of the sequence of events that I have already showed you elsewhere, and that I have already talked about in great detail in two videos, which is titled, Apocalyptic Sounds Heard Around the World, and then Is There an Imminent Asteroid to Impact New York? Okay, so I'm not going to be able to go in detail as far as that, but what we've been talking about in this video, I am. So what I'm trying to say here is, when we saw in Revelation 13:7, and I was stating this, and power was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And then I told you that that is this first trumpet. Now let's look at that. Now, as you all know, that we've already heard several months back these trumpet noises that were heard around the world. And then it says, and there followed. Well, we've experienced this duration of time that followed is stating here. That's a statement that it's making. There's a duration of time after that trumpet. We've experienced it. Well, it says, and this is after the first trumpet that we've already heard, it says, then there's going to be hail and fire mingled with blood. Well, let's look at that. We're talking about, and power was given unto him to make war with the saints. Well, what I'm telling you is that this war that he had power to make with the saints is going to be this hail and fire mingled with blood. Now, why am I saying that? A lot of reasons, but here's one reason. This word right here, blood. And it's real familiar with another phrase, which is known as blood of the saints. Okay? But let's talk about saints for a second. All right. God does not make saints. Okay? Men make saints of men. All right? There are no perfect people on this world. So when I hear saints, I know I'm hearing men who have made other men greater than themselves. But at the same time, I'm also knowing the general understanding. And that's that the saints means anybody who is following after the Lamb. Okay? So this is a war that is going to have this hail and fire mingled with blood, and that's the blood of the saints. So in essence, they're trying to target the remaining world population that is still holding on to these current beliefs, these belief systems of religion and even of Christ. So they are going to make a war on these saints, on these believers, on this population, general population. And it says that they were cast upon the earth, and a third part of the trees was burned up, and all the green grass was burned up, which would make it real similar to that bomb scenario that comes down. Now this bomb, we've already heard the rumors that there were going to be radioactive dirty bombs that were going to be set off around the world's major cities, which links up with all of these people that are in those cities that are protesting right now. Okay? Which is representing a lot of things. So as we move down here, there's so much here that there's a spiritual prophecy being fulfilled, and then there's a physical prophecy being fulfilled. I don't have time to give you the spiritual, but the key is upon the fountains of waters. That's the word of Christ that they have polluted. But let's go here. And the name of the star is called Wormwood, and a third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died because of the waters were made bitter. Wormwood is radiation, dirty bombs radiation. The waters, remember what Jonathan Kleck says, remember New York is off the coast of the ocean. Remember the waters is the word of Christ.